Hello, it's the Art Monarch, and today I'm opening up a brand new Moleskine notebook, and I choose to use a Moleskine notebook because the sketchbook doesn't have as many pages, and the notebook is also a little bit thinner. The pages are more flexible, and I like that personally, and so that's why I choose to use a notebook. So this is my maybe 14th or 15th Moleskine sketchbook notebook, and I've used a lot of them. I have used some sketchbooks. I probably have 4 or 5 of those, and then I have 1 or 2 accordion sketchbooks that flip out. You can open them and the pages all come flying out. But this is a notebook, and I like Moleskine. It's a pretty good brand of sketchbook. So far, it's my favorite. I haven't really found any other brand that I like. There are ones that are pretty similar, though. But anyways, I used a micron, of course, to start. This is the first page, okay? And I'm not a fan of the first page. I want to make it perfect, but I've gotten rid of that mindset of trying to make it good and just going for it. Whatever. If it turns out bad, then okay. It's the first page. I don't care anymore, okay? Move on to the second page, which I'm on now. I'm on the second page. I just finished this today. Well, currently it's October 21st. I'll probably post this on the 22nd. But brand new sketchbook. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident with this. And I really want to try some different things and make fantasy, futuristic things, robots, and all the stuff that I've done in the past sketchbook, but I want to try doing other things, maybe drawing trees and more nature, organic things like that, and rocks. I don't know. I should draw rocks. That seems like a good way to practice. The ground, sticks, and rocks. I kind of do that already with pipes and chords, which are similar. This drawing here is a turret. It's a rotating gun that has some little cannons on the bottom that are wrapped around. And I wasn't really sure what I was going to call this or what this drawing even was when I first started. But about the middle of the way through, I figured it looks like a gun, so that's what it is. A little bit of shading, a little bit of shadow. This is a brown Pigma micron, which I like. I want to experiment and make a lot of different things in the sketchbook. I want to try just things that I have never done before. And when I get a new sketchbook, I feel like it's a good way to reinvent yourself. It's a good way to feel different, because when you're using the same sketchbook for a while, you get used to it. You get used to drawing the same thing, doing the same lines. And so with these fresh pages, it feels like there's a different feeling to it. There's a vibe that's different, and the sketchbook wants me to put something else instead of the same thing, so that's what I'll work on. A lot of animals, a few trees here and there, okay. I haven't really drawn anything like that. And nature. I want to combine nature with futuristic concepts, maybe some kind of dome, a gigantic glass dome that protects civilization from sun rays and futuristic climate change or something like that. Or maybe I'll make some kind of underground base with little bunkers where people can hide from the extreme heat and snow in 3,000 years from now, or maybe a couple hundred, but something like that. So I'll focus more on nature and organic things. Planets. I keep forgetting to draw planets, but that's a good concept. That's a good idea to draw spaceships traveling sort of like a diagram. I make a lot of diagrams, and this one here is like that. It's got that blueprint look, but I want to make some planets with spaceships, and maybe there's different docking stations on each planet. A mini drawing. I like making them very small, so it's simple and quick and easy. But anyways, that's a little bit of what I plan on putting in here. A few different interplanetary space stations and ships and everything. I like that. So I plan on finishing this sketchbook by the end of next month, November. I think I've been filling maybe 1 or 2 sketchbooks every couple months, but I should try drawing more pages. And recently I've just been feeling like drawing more, and so it feels easy. And I am focused on quality. Look, just because I'm making a lot of things doesn't mean I'm not trying to make quality drawings. I'm trying to make them as high quality and good as I can. But at the same time, I do want to make a lot as well. So that's what I'm focused on for this sketchbook. Come November, we will be finished with this. And then in December, I'll probably I think that I should just try doing one a month. One good sketchbook. It seems like a lot, but since I am drawing pretty much 6 or 7 hours a day, it seems like that would be pretty easy. I used to draw a lot more, but it goes back and forth. Sometimes I feel like drawing a lot, sometimes I feel like taking a break. So I know, look, I'm really good at knowing when I should take a break and stop, but right now I don't feel like that. So look, I like a little bit of chaos. I like a challenge. I like that. It's like playing a video game, right? When you first begin, maybe you do easy or normal mode, and then once you master that, you go on and maybe do hard mode, legendary, or veteran mode. That's kind of how I see drawing and doing all of this. It's like I've kind of mastered the basics of drawing every day, doing that. It's pretty easy. Although I'm not good at drawing, but what I am good at is doing things consistently. It may not be the best drawings, it may not be the best videos, but I'm consistent, and that's really what's important. When it comes to a lot of things, it's usually the people that are the most consistent who are the most successful, I feel like, even if they're not the best. As you can see here, this is the middle of the drawing where I'm making an engine, some kind of spinning wheel in the middle of this rotating turret. And then there's some pyramid, cube. There's some squares that turn into a pyramid. It has a staircase flow down. I like how that turned out. And the top has what I like doing is making blank big blocks that are blank without any lines in them, and then that's a good way to give the drawing a bit more of a heavy feel. Because if I just put details, if I just put shading, cross-hatching, then it all looks the same and there's no contrast throughout the drawing. So making bigger shapes and then putting some smaller sticks or cords underneath lifts it up, if that makes sense. So this is the first page. I've got a lot. I have a lot to get through, okay? I've got over 200 pages in the sketchbook that I have to fill in 40 days, really. So I'm probably do 5 or 10 pages a day. I don't know. Look, I'm not set on November. It doesn't really matter. It's not a huge deal if it takes 2 months or 3. It's not about quantity. It's about quality, okay? Also, this video is slowed down a little bit, as you can tell, and that's because I feel like I should just make longer videos and show the real time, because these don't take 5, 8 minutes to draw just because the video is that long. Some of them take 30 minutes, some of them take 2 or 3 hours, some of them take 9 or 10, 15 hours to create, but I speed them up a lot. But so I'll do some longer videos here in the next couple days. What I was working on before this recording here, this video, were some little tiny nano bugs and also some droids. I feel like I haven't really drawn droids or any kind of robot for that matter. I do, but they don't really look like robots. They're just machines basically. So I'll do some mini droids, like Star Wars droids, kind of like that. Skinny, very technical looking and bionic. Should turn out well. I like how they look. There's one that I made that I really enjoyed. I don't know how I haven't been making those. How I should be drawing skinny robots. I just like them. And very tall ones. Short robots that can go underneath the doors. Micro bug. That's all we have for today in the Art Monarch Studio. The Art Monarch Studio works very hard at providing you with the best and most high-quality content on the internet, on YouTube, and we really do try making the best drawings here. Me and my team, we work hard, and we have sleepless nights. We go through the whole process, but it's worth it. 1 page in the sketchbook. Done. We've done it. 200 pages, 200 and plus pages to go. But we've got the first one. That's the most important one. If you can do the first, you can do the second. And if you can do the second, you can do the third. And if you can do the third, you can do the 100th page. Right? That's how artist works. That's how we work. That's how everything works. If you can do it once, you can do it again. And if you can do it twice, you can do it an infinite amount of times, I guess. The reason I like making these machine drawings and more detailed cube-like structures is just because it makes me feel like I'm inside of the page. I put my face up close to the page. I'm looking very close, and after about 10 minutes, I feel like I'm in the page. I feel like I'm in this little world that I'm creating, and it's all magically appearing in front of me as I look at the page. And so I'll add a little person here. Put a person there, and he'll help me. That's it. Goodbye.